Jordan, you've been fighting on small shows, hotel ballrooms, even a marquee at a hotel, I think, very early in your career. I think that was your debut.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like fighting at Manchester Arena when the place is packed?
I'm not sure. I can imagine. I've watched Jack a couple of times in the big arenas, so the atmosphere is pretty intense, but no, I'm one to rise to the occasion, I think, so I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to setting the tone.
You've only had a handful of fights and there's bags of time on your side, but when you see someone like Jack who's getting closer and closer to a world title and you're alongside him every day, do you think, I want some of this tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm that type of guy. Patience isn't my best attribute, but no, I keep getting told I've got to be patient. I've got times on my side, basically. I've got bags of time ahead of me to learn my trade. As I said, I've not got as much experience as other fighters may have in my division, but I think it's more of a motivation as well, having Jack in my camp, obviously working towards the big fights out there, like you said, world titles. So I think it's good to see and have someone like that in your camp. Gives you that extra push. When
someone like your trainer Haroon Headley, and I dare say your dad Jeff, tells you time's on your side, wait a couple of years, do you get frustrated?
Yeah, a little bit, but I've got to put my faith in them, and at the end of the day they are right, because I know deep down I've got time on my hand and I've got a lot to learn still. Because I like to say I am still a beginner, just a heavy-handed beginner. So I've still got a lot to learn, but I'm looking forward to learning my trade.
Do you watch these big name cruiserweights and think, I could beat you tomorrow?
Yeah, all of them. That's just my mindset. I mean, I think you'd be in the wrong spot if you went around thinking that you wouldn't beat this guy or any self-doubt at all. I think you've got to believe in yourself to the fullest. So yeah, I look at everyone, and even some of the heavyweights I'm looking at after what Bell you done now, thinking I'd beat him, but you've got to keep your head on your shoulders and just keep narrow-minded about it.
That's the natural fighter in you though, isn't it?
Exactly. I have that instilled in me from a young age, so that comes from my mum and dad.
Including your experience on the unlicensed and your few rounds of boxing professionally, how many rounds have you fought in your life?
In my life? Oh, not a lot. I'd say under about 50. About 50 to 70 rounds I've probably fought competitive fights. I'd say that's how many.
When you were fighting on the unlicensed circuit, did you beat everyone? Did you knock out everyone?
I was knocking over quite a few. Quite a few of them I was told not to knock people out, but as it goes, I caused quite a few upsets. The crowd weren't that happy about, promoters weren't happy, didn't get paid for a couple of them, but that's just the way it was. But no, it was good fun, good experience.
Did you not want to go and sort the promoter out when you got knocked for money?
No, I thought that's just the way it goes. I thought life lessons, take it on the shoulders and crack on to the next one. When
you were on that side of boxing, did you ever think that you'd be here getting ready to fight at Manchester Arena?
No. I always dreamt of it, but I don't think it'll hit me until I walk out and get into the ring in Manchester Arena. I mean, I always joked about with my mates and said, yeah, when I get up on there, like even when I was at the press conference the other week, like it only hit me about after the press conference that I've actually been on a press conference there with some big name fighters. That was the only things that I ever spoke about and joked about, and I'll say this when I get up there, or I'll do this and I'll do that, and even interviews. So no, it's pretty surreal.
So back then on the unlicensed, what were your ambitions in life, say?
In life, my ambitions in life was just, I only started it just to make some money, just to get on it basically, and then kept on getting told here and there, like, oh, you could make something of this, really give it a go. And thought it made sense for my mum and dad, obviously coming from a competitive background and a combat sport, so I always had it in my genes, always did a bit with my dad back in the day, and I thought no, it made sense, and try and get my head down and knuckle down at it.
When you look at the cruiserweight division right now, who's the best cruiserweight in the world?
Best cruiserweight in the world? I'd have to say, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but I've seen a bit of that Alexander Usyk. He's a talent, dances around like a light middleweight, welterweight, moves a bit like Lomachenko. I really like his style.
Do you think he's someone who could go up to heavyweight and clean up that division, even though he'll be smaller than a lot of them?
With his movement and speed, yeah, I would like to say so. Yeah, I'm not sure about his power. I've never seen him. I've seen him hit. Was it Galowski, the Polish guy? I've seen him hit him a couple of times, didn't knock him out, but I've heard that Galowski's pretty tough, so maybe he's just got a really tough chin, tough head. So, no, but I like the look of him.
And your hopes now for the next 12 months?
For the next 12 months, just remain unbeaten, hopefully pick up a title on the way. Not sure what type of title, not sure what road I'll be going down, but that's my aim, hopefully get a title by the end of the year and remain unbeaten, 10-0, 11-0, somewhere around there.